Forget bricks. Forget blueprints. Some of the world's smartest architects have feathers. From suspended palaces hanging like chandeliers to giant nests bigger than cars, these birds aren't just building homes. They're crafting masterpieces of natural engineering. You won't believe how clever, creative, and downright bizarre some of these nests are. This isn't just survival. It's art built stick by stick. Get ready to be amazed by the 10 most incredible bird nests that redefine natural architecture. Let's fly into it. In the blazing heart of southern Africa's savanna, where the sun scorches the earth and shade is a rare gift, an extraordinary sight rises from the horizon, not built by humans, but by tiny, tireless architects with feathers and beaks. Welcome to the towering, woven kingdom of the sociable weaver, a marvel of natural engineering that redefines what it means to build together. Forget everything you know about bird nests, because this is no fragile twig cup hidden in the trees. This is a sprawling, sky-born apartment complex constructed entirely by birds, yet rivaling anything designed by man. Suspended from towering trees or even telephone poles, these massive communal structures look like haystacks with wings. But step inside, or imagine you could, and you find a bustling miniature city, organized with stunning precision. Each pair of sociable weavers claims a private chamber, a personal haven woven from dry grasses and twigs. Some complexes house over 100 families, stacked like apartments across multiple levels, all under one shared roof. But what makes this avian masterpiece even more astonishing is its climate-smart design. The upper chambers trap warm through freezing desert nights, while the lower chambers stay cool under the unforgiving midday sun. No blueprints, no architects, just instinct and cooperation, working in perfect harmony. But the weavers aren't the only ones who recognize its brilliance. Their nests become unexpected sanctuaries for others. Sparrows, woodpeckers, lizards, even snakes. Some come to visit, some come to stay. In this elevated world of grass and grit, survival is communal and boundaries are blurred. This isn't just a structure. It's a symbol, a living, breathing reminder that strength doesn't always come from size or power, but from unity, innovation, and an unshakable commitment to the group. In the grand story of nature's architects, the sociable weaver doesn't just build a nest. It builds community in the sky. It weighs less than a nickel. It moves like a flash of light. And yet, the ruby-throated hummingbird, that tiny jewel of the skies, craft a home so masterfully built, it rivals the greatest feats of design on Earth. Perched high among slender branches, nearly hidden from view, lies a structure no larger than a bottle cap. But don't let its size fool you. This is not just a nest. It's a living cradle of precision, flexibility, and genius. Built by the female alone, using nothing but instinct and determination. Every fiber is chosen with care. Soft moss, fine plant threads, and the secret ingredient, spider silk. It's that silk, lighter than air yet stronger than steel by weight, that transforms a nest into a living structure. Elastic, adaptable, and incredibly strong, it allows the nest to stretch, to grow, to shift, as if it were breathing with the life it holds inside. As the chicks swell in size, the nests expand with them, never breaking, never cracking. A miracle of tension and tenderness. On the outside, camouflage reigns. Bits of lichen, bark, and moss cloak the nest in perfect disguise, blending it into its surroundings like a ghost among the leaves. Predators pass by unaware. The wind brushes against it, but it holds firm, balanced, resilient, timeless. All the while, the mother darts back and forth through the canopy, her wings a blur, her presence almost mythical. She defends, feeds, and cares with a speed and grace that seem impossible. Yet in the moments between those high-speed flights, she returns to the soft, silent nest she built by heart. In the world of birds, size often dictates strength, but the ruby-throated hummingbird proves that brilliance doesn't need bigness, only focus, instinct, and the courage to build beauty in the smallest of spaces. Forget the glittering towers that scrape the sky, because far from the noise of cities, hidden in the quiet corners of nature, a far greater architect is at work. No machines, no measurements, just instinct, patience, and extraordinary precision. This is not the work of man, but of a bird no larger than your hand. And yet, what it builds leaves even our greatest designs in the dust. Welcome to the world of the bowweaver, a tiny creature with the soul of an artist and the mind of an engineer. You're about to witness a performance of pure craftsmanship, not with steel or stone, but with grass, wind, and willpower. The male bowweaver is the unsung sculptor of the skies. His canvas? The slender branches of tall trees. His tools? Nothing but his beak and the strands of wild grass he gathers one by one. But what he creates is nothing short of architectural genius. A hanging marvel, shaped like an upside-down water droplet, complete with narrow entrance tunnel that curves downward into a hidden sanctuary. Every loop, every twist, is woven with purpose. This design isn't just beautiful, it's brilliant. It shields against the harsh monsoon rains. It keeps the scorching sun at bay. And it guards the future, protecting the eggs and chicks from snakes, crows, and the ever-watching jungle. But perhaps the most astonishing part? This masterpiece is built from scratch, again and again, because when he finishes, the female arrives, not to help, but to judge. If even a single thread is out of place, she flies away. No second chances. The male must rip apart the very thing he labored over and begin again. And he does. Again, and again, and again. Because in the world of the bowweaver, beauty is survival, precision is power, and only the best nest wins the right to raise a family. So the next time you marvel at a skyscraper or stare in awe at a suspension bridge, remember, somewhere out there, hanging from a quiet tree, is a nest hand-woven by a single bird that would leave even the world's top architects speechless. This is nature's definition of perfection. In the wild heartlands of South America, a quiet craftsman works not with blueprints or tools, but with mud, instinct, and an artist's precision. Meet the ovenbird, a small, unassuming creature that creates one of nature's most ingenious shelters. So remarkable, it's named after a kitchen appliance. While other birds weave or hang their nests in branches, the ovenbird takes a bold, unexpected route. It builds from the ground up, literally, constructing a dome structure from mud and dry grass that looks like a miniature brick oven perched on a branch. Rounded, solid, and complete with a narrow entryway leading to an inner chamber, the design is both beautiful and functional. Once the sun bakes the mud, the nest hardens like clay in a kiln, transforming into a weatherproof fortress that can withstand wind, rain, and heat with ease. This isn't just survival, it's sculpture. The entrance curves inward like a hallway, protecting the delicate interior from predators and harsh weather. Inside, a soft, insulated chamber cradles the future generation. But what truly sets the ovenbird apart is its individuality. No two nests are the same. Each one reflects the unique choices of the parent birds, the angles, the curvature, the texture. Every nest a fingerprint in clay. Perched high on posts or tree limbs, these miniature ovens aren't just homes. They're monuments to creativity, patience, and adaptation. And like true artists, the ovenbirds build not for applause, but for purpose, balancing protection, temperature control, and aesthetics in a single, seamless creation. In a world where survival often means simplicity, the ovenbird proves that nature leaves room for artistry. And sometimes, the most extraordinary homes come not from grand design, but from a beak, a bit of mud, and the quiet brilliance of instinct. In the avian world, the European beeater stands out as a master tunnel architect, crafting homes unlike any other. While most birds choose branches or bushes to raise their young, these strikingly colorful birds take a different path, burrowing deep into the earth itself. As summer unfolds, pairs of beeaters embark on a remarkable construction project. They scour soft riverbanks, sandy slopes, and embankments, searching for the perfect site to begin their work. With sharp, chisel-like beaks, they patiently dig long, narrow tunnels that stretch between 1 and 2 meters underground, culminating in a snug chamber at the end, an intimate sanctuary designed to cradle their precious eggs. But the nest is only part of this extraordinary story. Throughout the breeding season, the male takes on a vital role as hunter and provider. He tirelessly pursues bees, wasps, and other flying insects, capturing them with expert precision. Before offering these gifts to female, he deftly removes each stinger, an act of care and devotion that speaks volumes beyond mere survival. This underground fortress, hidden from prying eyes and the threats of the outside world, becomes a warm, secure haven where life begins. The European bee-eater's nest is more than shelter. It's a testament to patience, partnership, and the art of creating a safe home in the heart of the earth. Across the vast, untamed forests and rugged landscapes of North America, the bald eagle, America's iconic symbol, construct majestic aerial fortresses that inspire awe and respect. Celebrated not only for their powerful flight and hunting skills, these eagles are master builders, creating some of the largest nests known in the avian world. Perched atop towering trees, a devoted pair may spend months weaving a massive nest from sturdy branches, carefully lining it with soft grass, moss, and feathers to provide warmth and comfort. With every breeding season, they return to reinforce and expand their creation, adding layer upon layer until some nests reach staggering sizes, nearly 3 meters wide, 6 meters deep, and weighing over 2 tons. More than a simple nesting site, the bald eagle's home is a living monument to unwavering dedication. The male and female tirelessly collaborate, nurturing their young amidst this colossal fortress. Seen from a distance, their nest floats like a regal castle suspended high above the earth, majestic, protective, and enduring. This grand structure embodies strength, patience, and an enduring bond, perfectly reflecting the fierce spirit and steadfast resilience that the bald eagle represents for America. Deep within the emerald canopies of Southeast Asia, a colossal figure glides through the mist, a creature of myth and majesty, known as the great hornbill. With its golden casque and powerful wings, it commands the skies. But its true power lies not in its size or strength, but in the extraordinary ritual it performs to create life. When the time comes to nest, the female doesn't gather twigs or search for leaves. Instead, she vanishes into a hollow cavity high in an ancient tree, chosen not for comfort, but for safety. And then, with astonishing precision, a transformation begins. Together with her mate, she seals herself inside. Mud, fruit pulp, and sticky tree resin are packed around the opening until only a narrow slit remains, just wide enough for a single beak to pass food through. From that moment on, she is locked inside. She will not see the sky. She will not feel the rain. For weeks, even months, she becomes a guardian of life in complete darkness, incubating the eggs and raising her young in silence. Her body weakens, her feathers molt, but she does not emerge. Not until the chicks are grown, strong, and ready to face the forest does she claw her way back into the light. Outside, the male takes on a sacred duty. Day after day, he flies to the jungle, braving predators and storms, returning with fruit, insects, and nourishment, all delivered to the narrow slit to the unseen world within. His loyalty is unwavering. His sacrifice, total. This is not simply a nest. It is a fortress, a prison, a promise, a story etched in mud and resin, in silence and flight, a tale of survival that defies logic and touches something deeper, something ancient, something sacred. The great hornbill doesn't just build a home. It builds a bond, unbreakable, unseen, and stronger than time itself.